Why are you coming to Tynwald for 400 million, to raise 400 million?
Well, we've taken a number of factors into consideration in deciding that now is the time for us to prepare the island's finances for the future. There's a number of key platforms that will enable us to do this, but also we've looked carefully at the market conditions as well, and feel that with the low interest rates that are potentially on offer to us and the return that we're getting from our reserves, that it would be better for us to effectively prepare ourselves for the future by going to the market at this particular point. And we also think that we've got the right platform to do that in terms of using two revenue producing parts of the government's portfolio, the Manx Utilities Authority and the steam packet, to sort of underpin, if you like, the repayment schedule that will be attached to any of this borrowing.
So take us through the detail. What's this money for?
This money is for future investment into infrastructure programme. We are doing a strategic needs analysis as it stands at the moment of our future infrastructure spending, but we have significant challenges that we will need to meet, particularly around climate change and healthcare transformation. It will be put aside for long-term capital projects. It's not for revenue spending. It's not to be effectively frittered on day-to-day government commitments, but this is for the longer term. It's for infrastructure, and we will plan accordingly according to the length of term that we take the bond over.
Now there has also been you've already publicised the shortfall in the 2021 accounts. What are you doing to address that?
So, well, at the moment, I mean, there will be a need. We set out a financial plan, a clear financial plan for this 5-year term. There will be a need for the next government to reset, if you like, to incorporate effectively what has been the cost of COVID and to plan themselves towards recovery. We set out an assessment of what that might look like in the last budget, but primarily what we're doing is we're continuing with government expenditure at the moment. There haven't been any significant cutbacks. We don't feel that now is the right time to make any significant adjustments to the way that government is operating, and clearly there has been an impact on our revenue as well. But we are picking that up through our reserves. We set out a clear sort of support programme to be able to do that. We've got contingency funding available, and in fact we will be bolstering our contingency funding in June as well.
Now, in terms of the shortfall, how confident are you that revenue expenditure by departments is going to remain under control?
Well, we continue to closely look at it. Actually, the biggest weakness has broadly been around our capital projects, our infrastructure spending. We brought forward proposals earlier this year to try and mitigate that and bring it under control by creating a central major projects unit to staff that major projects unit with skills and experience that were going to help with the strategic plans around these critical infrastructure projects. And the biggest pressure for us will remain with the health department, and that has been a pressure point for a number of years, and clearly COVID has had a material impact on that, and that's going to need some resolution in the coming months.